Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at iTzRease, yo.
Glad you could be with us for this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. Presented by
2K has always shown us screenshots before their game comes out. People always got complaints. People always like things and don't like things about it. Me personally, the new, more cartoon look remind me of 2K15, I believe. We're gonna see when the screenshots come back. There was a year where they went more animated to add more detail. Now they're going more animated so the faces could look more like the actual players. DeMar DeRozan's eyes are more rounded. His face just looked more surprised than usual, if you can tell. The Nike jerseys caught me by surprise because I completely forgot about that coming into 2K18, and the fact that they're going to have deals on the corner of every jersey, endorsements rather. I don't like that. Completely forgot about it. It caught me by surprise, and the animated look of the game made these jerseys look that much better. One thing I can say, I love the jerseys. Isaiah Thomas does not have a hairline on his haircut. 2K usually do give their players a fresh haircut no matter the face scan they use for the player. The fact that they did not tune Isaiah Thomas' hair, that's iffy for me. His hair looks sketchy. It doesn't look as detailed as it usually do in the past. You can tell that with the Paul George screenshot last year. You heard me say in a previous video where Paul George's facial hair is properly faded into his hair. With Isaiah Thomas right here, you can tell the hair is less detailed. This is something that they should be focused on, because if the NBA player's hair is not looking very detailed, that means our mob player's hair is not going to look that detailed. There was a year when Anthony Davis had an amazing afro with the part in it with the fade on the neck. Well, Anthony Davis still stand out like that. The fact that everything is animated and DeMar DeRozan looked just like his real life counterpart, he looks like an alien in the game. I'm expecting Anthony Davis to look out of this world. So with the jerseys again, they're more vibrant, they're more rounded, they pop. That was the first thing I noticed about these screenshots were the Nike jerseys. Did they add more to it on purpose because it's the first year they're adding Nike jerseys? Did they add more emphasis to the jersey on purpose is what I'm trying to figure out, as well as tattoos. There was a year where tattoos stood out on everybody. Monte Ellis tattoos looked amazing. I don't remember what year it was, but right here, it looks like these tattoos are a little blended into the skin. They don't pop out. 2K usually make tattoos stand out, jump out at you. These look blended in. They did get sued for tattoos one season. Is that why they also took a more faded approach to tattoos, so they will never have to deal with that issue again? The first full body pic we get to see of somebody, and Paul George's body type does not look any different than an Isaiah Thomas body type. I'm just saying from shoulders. You cannot tell the difference if Paul George got broad shoulders compared to Isaiah Thomas if he would have broad shoulders. His afro, it just looks like a regular haircut. His beard isn't faded. Maybe when they were getting Paul George scanned, he didn't have a faded beard in real life, so they didn't give it to him in game. But I'm letting you know, it looks less detailed, just like a basic haircut, the bare minimum. And his face does not stand out rather last year. Now we're going to jump into 2K17 and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about, because Paul George did have a screenshot before the game came out. Immediately, first thing you notice, Paul George's skin is lighter. That means that it's more vibrant. That means that he's got more color coming into him. His tattoos stand out more because he's on a lighter skin. If your skin lighter, the darker your tattoo is going to stand out. Simple and easy. You see, when I said with Isaiah Thomas, his tattoos didn't stand out. You see on that Paul George previous screenshot, his tattoos ain't look like this. His skin is darker. Why they go for a darker palette on players? I don't know. If your skin color is your skin color, how is it going to change a year by year? I don't know if they got summer tan Paul George or 2K17 they got the winter tan on Paul George. I don't know, but his skin is darker in the 2K18 screenshot, so that shows you they're using a different color palette, which is exactly why I expected the jerseys to look that much better. Jersey here look big and bulky. That Thunder jersey he wearing looks very slim on him. Tattoos stand out a lot more in this screenshot rather than the last one. Facial hair more blended onto the skin, different color scheme. Obviously is going to give you a different effect in game. The best looking game they made was 2K14, and the colors on 14 were extremely vibrant. Look at this screenshot right here. 2K14 4 years ago. It's going coming up on 18 obviously. Light reflection off of Ray Allen's bald head. Look at that forehead light reflection. Look how bright his skin is. Beautiful. A lighter skin makes a more vibrant game. Look how the light reflecting off of him. 2K18, you're not seeing any light reflection off of Paul George. With Kobe Bryant, light still bouncing off that bald head. Amazing. You see the different tones in his face. They're not even doing different tones of skin on 2K18. Like, the detail in this is just way better than what we're currently getting. This is why 14 will always be the best looking game we got. They took a lot of time with detailing their players individually. Let's move on to Durant. This was the first controversial screenshot we got of 2K17. Nobody liked Durant's body type. Everybody thought he was way too skinny. The jersey fitting him like a damn tank top. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, this was a problem we all had. Then when the game came out, people completely didn't care because it was all about gameplay at that point, and people really weren't enjoying 17 as much. Strictly from looking at his body type, 2K still don't look like they've addressed different body types, because Isaiah Thomas looked like Paul George with the body. I don't understand why 2K don't separate body types. There was in 2K16 where Draymond Green was a big man, like he was fat. When he was really slim in real life, he actually had slimmed down that year, and 2K did not have a proper look of Draymond Green. Made no sense to me. And Kevin Durant being slim here when he actually is normal build, it shows you that 2K cannot change body types the way we would want. There's no point in showing the screenshots if you can't separate body types. When it comes to my player, everybody is the same slim build. No matter how much of my player weigh, no matter how tall or short the player is, they all built the same. That's the number one problem of 2K. There's no separation in weight. There was an issue where Shaq did not play like Shaq because you couldn't properly show how strong somebody is compared to how weak someone else is. 2K needs to just keep focusing on weight distribution and how they can separate body types. Gameplay is a huge part of all of the different body types, because that depends on what most players can do over other players. 2K made this screenshot to definitely show that they slimmed down their Draymond Green because he was too fat the season prior. 2K16, Draymond Green was built like your grandmom. Listen, so they had to slim him down, and it makes perfect sense. I love what they did with the game. I'm glad that they did it. It's just the fact that the body types don't separate that much. Draymond Green, I love the color palette here. You see his tattoo, you can't really see it because he's darker complexion. Paul George tattoo popped way more because his skin is lighter. It makes perfect sense. That's a real life thing. If the darker your skin, the harder it is to notice your tattoos. The thing is, 2K18, it don't look like they're really emphasizing tattoos like they did 2K16, 17. Let me know your thoughts on that straight up. His facial hair, it don't look that good right here. And it's looking like on 18, I'll say, that facial hair and hair is not going to be that detailed or addressed. I just want to point out the fact that I do not think Jimmy Butler even looked like this when the game was released. I think they changed him. I do not remember Jimmy Butler's face being like that. That face looked way more detailed in this screenshot than the actual game. His hair stands out a lot more in this screenshot than game. Maybe it's because I didn't really play with Chicago. For those of y'all that do like Chicago, for those of y'all that do love Jimmy Butler, in 2K17, the actual game, did Jimmy Butler look like this? Because from my reference of the game, he don't look like this. This looked like an altered screenshot for me, just being honest. His body looks more muscular than anybody we ever seen on 2K17 this whole year. Kyrie Irving was the best looking screenshot we had. He was the best looking player we had all year. That beard was perfect addition to Kyrie. The fact that his body type was perfect for him. The fact that everybody got the same build, it only works for certain people. It worked perfectly for Kyrie. You can tell he was a main person they addressed this year. The whole ankle breaker situation, the whole fact that he had the big shot in the finals. This was a huge year for Kyrie, and you could tell they put that into his player model. They really wanted to address Kyrie. They really wanted him to look as well as he could, because he was going to be on the most played team in the game. Still to this day, everybody running Cavaliers. Kyrie is a big name, so it makes sense why he looks this detailed. I wish they would have gave us a Kyrie screenshot at 18 to see how they further improve Kyrie. I can't wait to see his ball handling. I can't wait to see his jump shot. I can't wait to see his layup package. All these are gameplay things I want to check out for Kyrie Irving. Because if you're the cover athlete and you're known for the best handles in the league, the best layup package in the league, they need to get this right in 2K. Because my player will be dribbling like Kyrie. My player will be laying up like Kyrie. They better get my boy right. He's also looking to be traded, so I'm expecting them to go all out for this Kyrie screenshot. That's probably why they withheld it. The second Kyrie gets traded, I'm expecting them to throw that screenshot up immediately to bring hype around their game, because it's going to be talked about. The trade is going to be talked about a lot, so I'm guessing 2K is going to hold off on the Kyrie screenshot for as long as possible until that trade happens. That will be the perfect time to release it. We already know his rating. He's a 91 in game. He is the cover athlete. I'm expecting big things from the look of Kyrie. We're going to tell from his body if they actually care about different body features. From what I've seen on Isaiah compared to Paul George, we couldn't tell no difference. His shoulder on Kyrie right here looks bigger than Paul George's shoulder on 18. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of these two screenshots.